happens next in life, which is I'll be older and, at some point there's going to be not the flexibility I have now. Anyway, I ended up after I decided I was having so much in the way of problems with the church. I looked at the boat, and I'd been out a bit in the boat, and in fact, we sailed it. My buddy Sam and I sailed it from Massachusetts down to Maryland. My friend Anya, she drove her car and kind of followed us and stuff, and that was cool. But I could not really manage that boat on my own. And friends say, "Oh yeah, I have some friends that sail," and "Oh yeah, we'll come down, we'll sail." And time goes by, and when you're sitting on a boat and the boat is just sitting on a slip, all you're doing is destroying the boat because the boat needs to get used. And I decided I'll sell my boat. So I put my boat up for sale, and that took about a year to get rid of, but it kind of coincided, kind of off by a year, with the sale of the church and the boat. So the boat went first, actually, and then the church went after. And, when you see this epic fail stuff, the epic fail is the church, right? I am so disappointed in myself because I was so excited at the beginning of this like, it felt like kismet or something. When I was there, I was finding feathers on the ground that, my sister, I feel like that represents her when I see those. Some of the little nuances in the church, and the church being a church and me being Chad Church, just kind of came together, and I felt like that was the perfect place for me to be at that point in my life. But I'm not there now. It's not mine now. So when I look at it as an epic fail, I hate that the destruction that took place at that church took place while I was, I mean, I guess if you don't want to make excuses, in charge, right? I hired the knucklehead and then another knucklehead to fix his problem. And then his problem, he just basically cleaned up some stuff and ran off with a bunch of money. So I was not happy with him, and he was in a bad place in his life, and blah 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 blah. But I don't understand how